Good evening and welcome to this meeting of the Planning Committee. I'm Councillor Martin Warnes, Chair of the Planning Committee, and I'll be chairing the meeting. To begin the meeting, there are a few housekeeping matters. Action in the event of an emergency. There are no practice alarms planned for this evening, so if the alarm sounds, please evacuate Town Hall by going down the main staircase or the back staircase to the High Street and then the car park behind the Town Hall at St Runwald Street. This meeting is being live streamed to the Council's YouTube page and will be available after the meeting. Please would speakers use microphones at all times and speak directly into the microphone, and would participants please mute the microphones when not speaking. Introductions. Members of the committee and officers will introduce themselves, starting from my left.
Good evening, Councillor Sam McCarthy representing Shrub End Ward and Vice Chair of the committee.
Good evening, Councillor Kayleigh Rippingale representing Newtown and Christchurch.
Evening, Chris Pearson, Labour Councillor for Beerchurch, substituting this evening.
Catherine Spindler from the Saints Ward.
Councillor Will Cowley, Tiptree Ward.
Councillor Sue Lissymore, Prittygate Ward.
Councillor Andrew Ellis, Mark Estate and Layer Ward.
Councillor Mick Spindler, Shrub End Ward, substituting for Tracy Arnold.
Councillor Mark Gocher, Castle Ward.
Good evening, Irene Gibaroki, Historic Buildings and Areas Officer.
Daniel Cooper, Planning Officer.
Simon Grady, Planning Officer.
Simon Cairns, Joint Head of Planning.
Madeline Rolofsma, Democratic Services Officer.
Thank you. Members of the committee may use electronic devices to access their meeting papers, and visitors are welcome to use mobile phones and other devices, including cameras, but please use them discreetly, set them to silent and do not use voice or camera flash functions. We will break at 7:30 p.m. if necessary, and every 90 minutes afterwards. There are toilets on every floor in the building and an induction loop in this room. Whilst determination of a planning application is not a quasi-judicial process, unlike licensing functions carried out by the local authority, it is a formal administrative process involving the application of national and local policies, reference to legislation and case law, as well as rules of procedure, rights of appeal, and an expectation that people will act reasonably and fairly. All involved in these decisions should remember that the possibility that an aggrieved party may seek a judicial review or complain to the Ombudsman on grounds of maladministration or a breach of the authority's code. Item 2, substitutions. You've already heard who the substitutions are. For clarity, it's Councillor Lissymore for Councillor Tate, Councillor Pearson for Councillor Sam McLean, Councillor Mick Spindler for Councillor Arnold, and Councillor Ellis for Councillor Davidson. Item 3, declarations of interest. Are there any declarations of interest? I don't see any. Okay. Declaration of interest on my part. I have taken advice from the monitoring officer, and he has advised me that I have an other registrable interest in item 7.1 as the chair of Colchester Commercial Holdings Limited. I will there withdraw from the meeting room when this item is considered. Item 4, urgent items. There are no urgent items. Item 5, have your say. If anyone has a petition they wish to present to me on any items on the agenda this evening, please do so now. I see nothing. Item 6, minutes for confirmation. Councillors are invited to confirm the minutes of the meetings held on the 24th of July, the 14th of August and the 4th of September 2025 are a correct record. Do I have a proposer? Right. Councillor Gocher, is there a seconder? Councillor Spindler. All those in favour that they are a correct record? Agreed. Thank you. So I will now leave the room and hand over to my vice chair, who will continue the meeting. Thank you.
Well, hello everybody. I will be chairing for about 3 minutes. So we're moving on to the items now. So we have 7.1, 7.2 and 7.3. So 7.1 is the land west of Peldon Road, and 7.2 is 10 Trinity Street, and 7.3 is Cole Street, Western East, Vineyard Street, Trinity Street, Museum Street and High Street. We have no speakers on any of the items tonight, so we can, if members are wanting to, take all items on block. Oh! Yeah, I've got that totally wrong. I should know, shouldn't I? God, Martin's going to be so unimpressed. I will start that again. So we're not going to get the world record attempt for the quickest meeting tonight, I'm afraid. So I'll try again. So 7.1 is Victoria Inn, 10 North Station Road. That makes more sense. 7.2 is Fieldgate Quay, Haven Road. And 7.3 is 58 High Street, Wivenhoe. Again, there's no speakers on any of the items, so if members are wanting to, we can take all three items on block. Do I have a proposer to take on block? Councillor Gocher, seconder. Councillor Ellis. All those in favour? Thank you very much. That's, I have to read a little something now. I'm going to make the most of this. Items 7.1, 7.2 and 7.3 have been agreed in line with the officer recommendation in the report and any relevant information on the amendment sheet. Any members of the public in attendance for those items may wish to leave now. Is there anything else? I will now close the meeting. Thanks.